You took a shot of my foot, man. What are you doing? Never have Ned the Dead with like horrible sandals on. Here, let me make my little toes move for you for a minute. Here on Chile Theater. Yes, hello, look at them. There they go. The little tiny toes of Ned the Dead. There they are. Look at them.
Are those the feet of a stranger?
They are the little tiny toes of a little man. There they. Oh, hello, everyone. That was very nice. Very, very nice. I can't believe that you would have started with that shot right there. That is all bad.
Luke, we're going to have a talk.
Hey, everybody, it's Chiller Theater. This is Dr. Moreau. I'm Ned the Dead. With us is the unusual Josh. And you can cut to a shot of Josh at some point if you want. There he is.
Nobody
and
wants
the unusual
that.
Josh.
Logan's still missing. I've moved him. He hasn't been located
Malenge
yet.
is here tonight. How are you, Malenge? Is it doing the horrible camera shaking, Malenge?
Speak!
There it is. He meowed. What do you say there, Doc, about the movie?
Two quick things about the movie.
Quickly, please.
You got to keep an eye on the commander of the spaceship. He says this really nasty thing. The High Court may well sentence you to torture. That's King Moody, the actor. He was one of the original Ronald McDonalds, and he was on your TV Saturday mornings all through the 70s. And he's got that great dialogue there, King Moody. Also, you may notice something's up with the soundtrack. This movie was not made like any other movie, and we'll tell you about that later. You're going to come back for that tidbit.
Why aren't you going to tell me now while we're gone, and then I'll know before you tell them? All right, hang on. Ooh, don't go back there yet. You need gum. This gum is good, by the way. I like the fact that there's a wolf howling within maybe about the first minute and a half of this movie. You know what I'm saying? Oh. Sparky! Sparky! Look at that. Look, Sparky. There it is. Wait, where's his tea? Where's Sparky's tea?
It's a werewolf.
Here, hold on. Let's go to oh, there it is. Hold on, lay him down. Lay him down here. There's his horrible little tea. Yeah. There we go.
That's the problem with
more like Sparky.
Your standard focusing disintegrator there.
No,
it blows the tea right off.
I know. I'll tell you what.
It blows it right off.
Poor Sparky. I'll tell you what, man. When you go ahead and
Sparky.
Mouth to mouth now. Might save him.
Mouth to bone. To horrible dog bone. That is not good right there. Man. Where did you get this, by the way? Because this almost feels real. You know what I'm saying? What is this?
It's the teeth look real.
Well, are they real? Is that thing real? Is it? Stop it. Where are they? Freak.
Mad.
I don't know about that.
Mad.
You know,
mad scientist.
Also, we have a high Marfan content here on the program. I don't know about you.
Marfan?
Our Marfans have been measured, and they're very, very high. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't tell you about the soundtrack.
All right, tell me about the soundtrack.
Real quick, the soundtrack. Here it is, kids. They made the soundtrack first.
That's right. You see, imagine that. So you make the soundtrack. It's like doing radio.
Try to save some money.
Right, try to shoot a TV show to a radio broadcast.
Now, there are a lot of movies that are made without sound, and they add the sound later. But this guy, he made the movie soundtrack first, and then they all lip-synced.
It's insane. That's crazy.
Weird.
The only other thing I want to know is, why does a society as evolved as their society eat crawfish or huge crayfish? You wouldn't think they'd have a food source that didn't have to be gorgon.
Maybe they like it.
What's that?
Maybe they like it.
Oh, that may be true. I don't know. Let's see what happens. But we'll see. Hey, too bad the girl had to go for a bone swim there, huh? I tell you what.
Alice.
That's not that much fun. Those bone swims, bones don't have float good. I'll tell you that.
High in calcium.
Josh, how much time is left? Answer me, or I'll destroy you.
Do your work. Come on, do your work.
Oh, look at that thing. Where'd you get that deal?
It's just got an awfully bright light in it.
I'll tell you what.
You destroy me with an awfully bright light.
This is the era when, now I'll tell you what, times have really changed because first of all, you got some crazy dude on the highway and of course the people stop right away to pick him up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you couldn't get a ride right now, if you had, Heather Locklear and her thumb out, you could not get somebody to pick you up hitchhiking.
They
you know
used
what
to
I'm saying?
smoke and they used to pick up hitchhikers.
That's right. I mean,
they weren't
even hitchhiking. Dude wasn't even hitchhiking, wearing the kind of goofy stuff like that, just walking on the highway, and they stopped. You know what I'm saying?
That's strange.
I mean, somebody looking like Josh, dressed kind of like Josh. You know what I'm saying? Now, the other thing is, so they don't figure out, the reporter, the boyfriend or whatever he is, says, hey, I got a word about the spaceship that they might have seen. Yet some dude shows up wearing, Spock clothing at your house who knows nothing about the world, and yet you don't put that together. Well, how is that, my friend?
He probably doesn't even know how to use the potty. I mean, he's dense.
They probably thought he was from France.
Let's see, this is why Dr. Moreau is here, because he gets that out of it. He doesn't know how to use the potty. That's really, really.
It also reminds me of Jack.
They
He
thought
reminds
he
me
was
of
French.
Jack from Will and Grace, too.
Oh,
I don't know
there you go. There you go. Hey, coming up, we want to let you guys know that September 15th, Chiller Theater begins on Channel 26. That's right, everybody. WGBA, we are moving to Minor 32 to WGBA TV 26. We're doing it September 15th. We'll be on every Saturday night at midnight, right after Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
Hey, why are you always doing, what do you do down there?
One sudden move and I will slay you. Take me to a man of surgery to remove this metal pole from my butt.
Did you just say slay? Who says slay nowadays?
I don't think he said butt either. I don't believe there's a metal. Here's what I don't understand,
But
though,
they
dude.
should.
Well, wait,
They
there's fresh blood outside. You've just gotten into a gunfight with the dude and you've seen him shot. You are looking, where is he? You're downtown. It's not like you're in the woods. He's got nowhere to go.
I know.
You walk up and there's bits of fresh blood next to a car with an open window, okay? Do you then go, stand clear because he's likely in that car there? Do you do that? Do you do that?
No.
No. Do you? I know you don't.
No.
Here we go. Get a tight shot of that.
No.
Right there, of this horrible thing. Do you do that?
No.
That's right. No, you don't. What you do is you walk right up to the car and then let him jump out and force you to go to the, what did he call it again? The doctor type?
Yeah. The
Fix-it type person for
the man of surgery.
Right, the man of surgery.
Take me to the man of surgery. And poor Gramps, he can't even cross the street.
What is it? He's like 58, right? I mean, Gramps, it's not like he's 95 years old. It's like, where's Gramps? Oh, he's trying to cross the street, and there's like some traffic. Oh, and he's kind of like head starting himself into the street.
That is what we have to look forward to.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what,
Ned,
friend,
you're not too far.
If in 10 years I am in that situation, they're just going to let me cross. You know what I'm saying? I mean, my family, they're just going to say, cross. Let Dad cross. Let it be over with. Although I am on week, where am I now? Oh,
3.
Week 3. So wait, day 7, 9, 16. I'm on day 16 and no smoking, and it's going a lot better. I love you, man.
Is it still the same piece of gum?
I love you. I got the same piece of gum in. It's not Nicorette or nicotine gum, though. It's just regular gum.
Uncomfortable.
No, it's not. It's nice. I love you, man. You're big. You're pretty. You're big, at least.
I'll
That's
slay
pretty.
you.
No, do not slay me. Oh, the sounds were chilling, man. The sounds. Go ahead and make the merengue. Make the noise again. All right, hold on here. Do it. I'll give you a microphone. You can do it right into my mic. No, come on. That sounds like Louis Armstrong. There we go. Doesn't it? It sounded like Louis Armstrong with that thing in the end of his horn.
Just a little baby gargan.
What do they call those things in the end of the horn?
I don't know.
What? No, a mute. It's not a mute. What are those things called? What is it? That thing that goes in the end of the horn. Oh, come on. Somebody better come up with this. Somebody Google this while we're on the air. What is that thing? Hey, over there, Google that one for us. What is that thing? That thing in the end of a trumpet. You know what I mean? That they hold in the end of a trumpet? How much time do we have, Josh?
A pork
Minute
pie.
15.
What, we can't show him,
1:15.
though. What's that?
1:15.
1:15. So, yeah, I'd Google thing in the end of the trumpet. And you think it's called a mute? Maybe it is called a mute.
Well,
No, I don't know.
It's one of
hold
our
on.
interns.
Yeah, we're not allowed to show him yet. We can't show people from other stations. Here.
1 minute!
All right, 1 minute.
That's
Let's
where the
see
people
how
at
quickly we can do
home-
that.
people at home have it
I'm
over
talking
us.
about Wynton Marsalis
They can
or
Google.
whatever, or Louis Armstrong, all of the famous trumpeters. Who are some others? Shostakovich, those people.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Chuck
Any luck with
Mangione.
that yet? Chuck Mangione, right? He played the flugelhorn, I think. What is that thing?
Trumpet mute.
Herb Albert. What's that?
Trumpet mute.
It's not a trumpet mute. It can't be called. It's called a wah, wah, wah.
I think Merengue was right.
I believe. I don't know.
I think Merengue was right.
All right. Well, if the segment ends before we found out, which I'm be amazed if it does, we only have what 10 seconds.
15.
15. All right,
About
is that what
10
that
now.
means? Is that what this means?
I'm not-
Oh,
what do you
so
think, I'm threatening
I do.
you?
I thought you were like, You know, I thought it was the 60s and you were saluting or something like that.
Up,
All right,
and
we're not
away.
gonna know what it is.
Power to the people!
It is a All right, here he is, ladies and gentlemen. It's merengue. And it was, in fact, the thing that goes into a trumpet is called a... It's a mute. Go ahead and make the noise, your trumpet noise. Dude, you didn't really do it as good as you did. You taking the
Get off camera.
the dog?
Get.
Gorgon! Gorgon! You see Gorgon! It's the huge, horrible Gorgon! How about the drawn butter? Bring the drawn butter! The Gorgon with the small dog statue! The skeleton statue! Look. All right, everybody. I'm 48 years old, and this is where I've come to, right here, everyone. I have this show, very, very nice. 48 years old. He's older than me. Are you older than 48 there, Dr. Moreau? Tell the truth. Are you? Yeah, I know. You're older than me, dude. Yeah, that much older. He's older than me, and he is doing this. Look at him. Look, with his horrible Gorgon. There it is. Gorgon on a stick, which I had at Summerfest this year. I went down to Summerfest. I had Gorgon on a stick, and the eggplant strips was a delicious combination. Hey, have you ever had Gorgon on the stick? Or were you treated for that? I'm having one right now. Sorry about that. Oh, sorry, that's right. Yeah, I went to the doctor. I said, hey, I had Gorgon on the stick. He said, well, you haven't been washing very well. Sorry about that.
They have medication for Gorgon on a stick now.
I believe they do. I believe made by Dr. Scholl's or, Lotramin or some horrible thing.
It's one of those ones they can't advertise on during prime time.
I like the word Lotramin. I think we should say that together, shall we? And Lotramin. See, we're two men. What kind of men are we? We're Lotramin. That's what kind of men we are. We're men that are... What kind of men are we? Lotramin. Say that, kids. You're going to enjoy that. Yeah, we're Lotramin.
I love the reaction shots of the people in the street.
Wow. And I don't even know why they're that freaked out.
They're on their way home from the Dairy Queen or whatever, and somebody sticks a camera in and says, hey, you want a minute? Wait.
I like when you go, what are the DQ things, those little round sand whammy deals that they have? What are those called?
I should know that.
Sand whammy?
Little dilly thingies or whatever they are.
Dilly bar!
No, I'm not talking dilly bar, though. I'm talking about the little ice cream sand whammies. Didn't they have those things, too? Little sand whammy dealies or whatever? Dude, stop with the Gorgon. To me, the Gorgon isn't even, it's really not, I didn't even know there was a door out over here. You know that? I never knew that. Over there, there's a door. I'm shocked.
Hey, you know
Over
what?
on the other,
You know what I'm thinking?
It's an emergency exit.
Well, thank you.
There is going to ever be a Gorgon invasion,
Yeah.
and the Gorgons are heading for the city,
Uh-huh.
I think today, in this day and age, it'll be the TV weathermen that tell us about it.
It's drawn butter,
They will
my friend.
go on the air. They will have their little lobster graphics going on, and they will stay on the air until the crisis has passed.
It's all about drawn butter is what it is. That's what's going to happen. It's going to lure them in with drawn butter, and it's going to be...
I bet if you cut a Gorgon, you would draw butter.
So good. Have you had chewing gum at all?
No.
Are you? Oh, man. I'll tell you, this gum has lasted me like 17 days straight. Seriously, what I do...
17 days.
Yeah, what I do is I actually pick the warmest spot, depending on how I'm feeling that day, and I'll tuck it up in there for the night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wherever...
Ned, shoot me.
What?
He gave some to Sparky.
Oh, you had chicken, didn't you?
That just made me want to just absolutely launch right there. Was that not one of the sickest things you've ever heard in your life? That was right, exactly. That'll be Josh's last time here on Jelly Theater, I believe. After that, let's head on back for the conclusion of Teenagers. Go.
Those aliens had a lot of attitude for guys that wore their socks outside of their shoes.
This smells decent.
Did you know that? That's what their boots were. Their space boots were dress shoes with the socks pulled over them.
For a skull thing, this
And
smells decent.
I just saw the Transformers movie, and I had a totally different read on Betty when she said, "Here comes Joe's car."
I've never really
Like
smelled
Joe's car was
anything.
going to save the day.
I've not really smelled anything of this type that smells this good.
I think you guys are having a separate conversation.
It does. No, this smells good here. How did you get it to smell so good?
What's it smell like?
It's kind of like, it's berry, sort of.
So skulls smell like
Ew.
berries?
It smells like berry.
Skullberries? That doesn't sound very inviting.
No.
What's it taste like?
Got kind of a berry. I'm not real sure.
Can you tell what his last meal
Maybe
was?
it's this
Why don't you
gum.
play with your belly button or
Maybe
something?
it's
Just
this
distract
gum.
yourself.
Dude, maybe the gum, my belly button has gotten a lot less deep. It has. It used to be a lot deep. Uh-oh, was there anything in there? No. It used to be a lot deeper, but now it's not nearly as deep. Stop! The organ belly. Look at that. It's a lot less. This is all I can pinch now. I think
do the truffle
here, wait,
shuffle.
what if I
Does that
do
thing
the
talk?
What if I can get it to talk here? Hold on
I bet
a
it can
second.
chew gum.
Wait, it does that. It actually will do the sound like
Ned, feed it your gum.
I'm not.
Feed it your gum.
Yeah.
It's hungry.
I'd pay $1 to see that.
Would you? Here we go then. Dollar, lay the dollar on the table. I'll give it to you. Go ahead. You put $1 on. I'm going to feed my gum to my
Hurry up, we're
belly
running
button
out of time.
on television right here.
Oh, I'm
Sorry. Here we go. I'm gonna let's just pretend that he has $1. Here it goes, everyone, and there it is, everybody. There it is.
Now chew it.
Welcome to
Chew it.
That's not good.
Yeah.
That is not good.
Oh, man.
Back in the mouth.
Vampires Coffin next week. Attack of the Giant Leeches the week after.